Hi YouTube, hang in there. I got a song for you. I was like, let me see. I was 8 years old when it came out. And, well, you'll get it. It's definitely for these times. Thought I'd sing it to you before I smoke something. So take a sip of my coffee. Here we go. Red Rubber Ball. I should have known you bid me farewell. There's a lesson to be learned from this, and I learned it very well. Now I know not the only star will shine. If I never hear your name again, it's all the same to me. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Never cared for secrets I confide. To you, I'm just a ornament, something for your pride. Always running, never caring, that's the life you live. Stolen minutes of your time are all you have to give. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. The stories of the past with nothing to recall. I've got my life to live, and I don't need you at all. Roller coaster ride we took is nearly at an end. I bought my ticket with my tears, and that's all I'm gonna spend. Yeah, I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. That's been my theme song all my life. Hey, Mackenzie, a good question asking why I would answer YouTube when I say, hi, YouTube, how you doing? I'm doing great. Well, some of the YouTubers, hey, YouTubers, that wonder how I'm doing. That's why I'm not answering a machine. I'm asking the other people on the other side of that screen, how are you when you see this? And when you see this, when it was like probably whenever later, I was doing good when you weren't on here yet. So, anyway, some people want to know how I'm doing. That's the answer to that one. So, without being rude or anything, but that's life. So I thought about continuing on creation story thing today, but yeah, maybe tomorrow. Today was a big laundry day for me, and still gotta make supper, and it's like after 8. But I do cook and eat late, so usually eat once a day. You know that. Most of you know that. So that's just the way I do things. Excuse me. So yeah, I seen I wasn't gonna watch any negative stuff, but then I seen a flat Earth like division with flat earthers or Christians or anybody else. Heck, I got friends that flat Earth, triangle Earth, round Earth. I don't care what you think. Square Earth, maybe all of the above. Star shaped, stacked pyramids. Unless it's proven, and when it's proven, if people have money to do that, there's no sense really arguing about it because none of us can actually physically prove that at this point. So Christians aren't going to argue with no flat earthers, and there's some flat earthers that are Christians. So there's no division, not around me anyway. I have my own beliefs, and other people have theirs, and I appreciate their theories. And sometimes it's the hypothesis as far as the educated guess and the time and calculations and different things with physical, like when I go out into the mountains and I'm traveling towards the mountains, I can gather whether there's where my sight would end, or if I'm on the Great Plains and I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. So I have my own opinion about things, and I've been out on big water, ocean water, and um, down on the Gulf, the East Coast, and all the Great Lakes, every single one of them. Many times I've been around big, big, big water, and I really do have my own opinion with the big land and the big water I've seen, and the many times I've flown in my life in commercial and personal planes many, many times. So I have my own opinion on the shape of the earth, and I won't ever argue that point with somebody. None of us can prove it, and I don't care until we can. It's not an argument that I'll have between any of my friends or my frenemies. Just won't happen. I might listen to somebody's opinion, but that may not hold water. So, yeah, it doesn't matter, you know. And if people don't like the same people I like, don't argue with me. Just go away. I don't care. I don't care about your opinion. I form my own opinions. I divorced my parents when I was 17 because I formed my own opinions in life. I always have. I was raised being called Queen Bee because that's my personality. So, yeah, it's beyond competition. So don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. Either have a nice day, and that we can do. And it is true love over here and true friendship for anybody that wants that. If you don't want that, this really isn't the place for you. You know. So that's all I have to say. I won't debate my religious beliefs, which it's not a religion, but I will not debate my beliefs. I will not. This isn't a debate channel. This perhaps a discussion, a friendly discussion. But when the friendship ends, or if you come in here in an unfriendly manner, you can leave the same direction, you know. I mean, I have time to talk about you. If you have time to get on there and want to do something in my life, have at it. I don't care. I raised babies. I can deal with that. You know, I raised mean babies. Not that I raised them meanly. It was that blood. So I can deal with all that. You have no idea. So, anywho, um, I could give you a name of a good person if you want to argue and debate or put down or try to annihilate. Try my estranged husband. I gave a letter of divorcement to. We're frenemies because he's my adversary and I have a job to do right this second. Go to Doug Wiest channel, Wiest, just like mine, Doug, Doug. West. Go over there. Or yeah, that he's even over on Robin's Hood. Like yesterday's video, go over there and make a connection with him. He loves to argue. He'll appreciate your time. If you're not a good spirited person and you have that low vibe type thing going on, you all can get together and crawl inside each other and make one whole happy something. But that's not what I do here. I have strong individuals that watch me and can appreciate what the heck's going on in my life. This my channel. It's about me. Yes, this channel is about me. So, want to make it part of you? I'd be more than happy to accept your friendship. But the way I am, if I mess up in my life, I make amends for it, like a woman. So that's the way we do things when we care about people. Even prideful people can set their pride aside for 1 second with a little bit of warmth in their heart for others, you know? And that's a big, big deal. I'll just say it though. I'm not beyond swearing, because if you're attacking me and annihilating me because you know I have God in my heart, I'm going to attack you back. I'll try not to, but if it happens, I feel no shame about that. I will put your shame back on you with my words. And it might be cussing, but hopefully not. It's not pretty out of anybody, so yeah, but it does happen when people push you in the corner because you can't smack them, especially you're not right here. I wouldn't smack you anyway, but I might threaten to, or ask you if you want to hit me first, and you better just do the best you could possibly think of ever doing, like I've had happen so many times, and it never worked. So, you think about that. I have a way about me of seeing everybody from the inside out, okay? And I always have. So let's just be friends here. Show your faces. Tell me your name. Tell me how old you are. Tell me where you live. What's your day out today? Got sunshine? Got snow? Did your dog bite the mailman? Kid didn't feel good? Had a rough day? Hey, whatever, let's be real here, people. You know? So, if you are a kid going through hell, having a rough day, what happened? Lose a best friend? Lose a sweetheart? Shit happens to us, doesn't it? And the more you have God in your heart, the more Satan's going to try and attack you. But God gave us, through Christ's blood inside of us, He gave us the strength and the ability to defeat evil. We're that strong. We have that strength within ourselves to defeat the beast. Isn't that amazing? Just one the tiniest little tiny out there. You have the ability to defeat the beast. Just think about that. That's a fact. That's God given. So, and it's an important thing to remember, especially when your life is going rough and you know who's doing it to you. You're not doing it to yourself, and the goodness within your heart, that's of God. That's not doing it to you. It's way something else, isn't it now? We all know that. So, yeah. Peace, Mackenzie, and black whatevers. You know, I got heritage with Mick something, Mick old McDonald. you know. So, yeah, I got all kinds of bloodlines in me. So, it's a happy Sunday. Is it a happy Sunday, Monday? wherever you are. I hope I could brighten it up a little bit. How'd you like that theme song? That's pretty good for all the crazy stuff people are seeing in the sky, like a red rubber ball. You know, the only time I smiled in a picture when I was a little girl, this photographer gave me a red rubber ball, and I was like 4. I was like the happiest thing that day. I bounced it, rolled away. I looked at it like, okay, that's weird. I had bigger balls, but the little one went quicker, and I just loved it. It was made out of real rubber, you know. And I don't know if anybody, do you remember Super Balls? Or they called them something else in the 80s. They had them too, but they were like high bounce balls. But when I was a kid, we had these super balls, and you could smack them on the ground, and they go like 30 foot up in the air the harder you smacked them. And then when my kids were little, they had them high bounce balls, and if they were soft enough, I'd let them do them even in a wall in the house. It was funnier than shit because, like, with no knickknacks or nothing around. But and then I have more stuff too. Many years of accumulation. I've actually thrown out many things in my life just because, or thrown it in the bonfire and burnt it up. You know, because it's like, wow, how many things can a person have? How many things I dusted today too? It's like, how many things do I got left to dust? A gazillion, yeah. So yeah, you only need so much in life. So yeah, I've never been one. I like a couple little knickknacks or something here and there, and I got like a workbench in my room because this was the laundry room, and I turned it into a big room just for myself. So yeah, and turned another bedroom into the laundry room. So yeah. Yep, so I got a workbench in my room, which is okay because I actually have used it a few times. Well, yeah, now I'm using it for a collect all. I got CDs, my Bible, notebooks, telephone book. Then on the other side, I got a telescope and paint and tools and a couple projects I'm doing. And looks a little crazy, but that's what you do when you don't have. Well, if I had my own shop, Doug has our shop, our body shop, but um, and I could make a spot out there, or if I'm doing something like great big huge, but otherwise, it's nice to grab something I'm doing in the house and have a place to work on it just in here, so which is cool, yeah, because not a lot of people have a work area or a lot of people don't do things for themselves in life, so whatever. I'm making a lamp um, out of meteorites. So I'm like about half done with it. So I got that on the workbench and, well, my tools. I have two toolboxes and my power um, drill. Um, it's a oh, what am I? Battery powered drill, and my hammer's up over there, and a bunch of saws, and I got files of every kind, and different kinds of this, that, and the next thing over there. All kinds of tools actually right in my bedroom. Even a pipe wrench like that's like my pride and joy. And I got my red axe right behind the door by my shovel. Just things that I might need, right? And I have a metal bat in my room and a rock hammer. So no, I mean I just yeah, I got actually, like I say, too much stuff. I really do. I'll make a bonfire and anything that's legally burnable, I'll burn it up. Like you can even burn the paper off of cans, and then when you throw the cans in the garbage, um, that's actually less in a landfill. So stuff like that. Paper, any kind of paper, you know. So And I usually start a bonfire for my horse. And my chicken enjoyed it. My stray chicken that came wandering in about a year ago in the winter, freezing cold and starving and dehydrated. And so she lives out in the horse's barn. Yep, Chicolette and Dusty. Um, yeah, it was a pretty good day, all in all. Oh, I heard somebody mention fried chicken this morning, and then Doug read my mind. But I was thinking it's a toss up between biscuits and gravy or fried chicken and stuffing or maybe yams. I'm thinking about that tomorrow, maybe now. Don't know. I have to consider this. I gotta do this later or whatever. I might even make nothing. So, depends on what mood I'm in. And it depends too in my life how I get treated. Shit, I'll go without eating, just watch somebody else have to make something for themselves. So that's the way I am. It's the way I run my life. So if somebody intentionally does something crappy, I won't do something crappy intentionally, but I'll distance myself from that. So that's the way I roll. And I love to fast, so to even do that, if I'm even pushed into being disgusted where I don't even want to eat in my own house, well, then I will just fast. And then the person that's eating that's acting crappy ends up taking on that pain directly. And that's kind of, excuse me, that was an allergy pill. I have severe allergies, but they're just a generic. I don't think there was any product placement there. I doubt it, or if they even care. So, but it does help. So, like if I were to make the stuffing, there's onion in there I'm not supposed to have, but I do love the flavor of onion. So, um, when I do, I gotta make sure I have the medicine inside of me before I have something, and then limit myself on what I do have. So sometimes, if I really love something, which I made split pea soup with ham and carrot and a little bit of onion in it 2 days ago, and it was so delicious. But I might even had another scoop of it back in my younger days. But with my allergies to legumes and stuff, I had to limit myself even on the soup, and it was like, oh, but it was good. I put them little oyster crackers in there on top, and yum, it was really good. And then, oh, last night everybody was like making chili all over, all over the place, and then I'm like, wow, it was a good day for soup too. So I made chili last night, and yeah, it was really cold, like 10 degrees. So yeah. I was trying to calculate it in my head for my UK friends or my friends across the pond there, but I used to be able to do that. I don't want to think on it right now. That's good enough. I do that all the time. I should look at that again so I can tell you. you Anyway, well, I'll probably let this one go and say adios for tonight. And I love y'all. Be kind. You know, if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. Do trust me. I'm either your best friend or you're nothing at all. I'm not a friend of me, actually, to anybody. I'm a friend of people, but sometimes people aren't friendly, so there's nothing you can do besides put that in God's hand. It's like, yeah, whatever, okay. You're fascinating. You're totally amazing. I love you. Have a fabulous night. I don't care what shape you think the earth is. I love you anyway. Okay. I don't care what your religious or non religious beliefs are. If you're a kind person, that speaks volumes all by itself. So your beliefs, your wisdom, your knowledge, or your lack thereof is no argument in my mind on this channel at all. Okay? So everybody have a good night. Stay wherever you're at. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Later, Gators.